So I'm out here on a very brisk fall day. It was 28 degrees when I got up this morning. If I can do that in Celsius, it's -2. No, I'm not good at math. I sent an email to a friend in England and I did the converter thing on my phone. But it's pretty chilly out. So I went to get some straw from a local gardening center. It's a little place. It's older than me. It's probably been there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some straw on a couple of these beds I have on this side of the fence, not the house side of the fence, more in the woods. It's honestly, it's in the woods. But bugs. What I'm going to do is this over here. I'm gonna put straw. There's 2 beds in there and there's a pathway of wood chips in the middle. I'm gonna straw up the beds of compost, that's all it is, and I'm gonna put black plastic over it. And I'm doing that because I just don't want it to freeze. I want it to stay, well, it's gonna freeze, but I don't want it to just be that solid rock. I also want, come April, May, when spring rolls around, to take off that black plastic. The worms have had a feast all winter, and it's ready to go. And by the way, I didn't bring my remote out because it doesn't work half the time. I'll leave some of those in the videos. It's funny. It's me going and I think it's off, and then I walk. It's not gonna come. It's a whole thing. But anyways, I'm just gonna have you guys set up. I'm gonna have you watching me do this. And please share this video around. Helps me out, helps other people. And that way people have comments like, wow, this is what I do and it works better. Please let me know. I'm always looking to learn. A lot of videos I do watch, it's kind of weird because a lot of the guys in Australia and New Zealand, and you got Kevin and San Diego. Why do I always forget that? San Diego. I was stationed in San Diego. You got James Prigioni in New Jersey. Now it's a little closer to where I live. I'm 6B outside of Pittsburgh. So we get pretty cold. But anyways, that's what's going on at Noah's house. So here we go. I was gonna take all the leaves and stuff off, but why? I'm just putting straw down there, black plastic. Let's leave the leaves there. Let's see what happens. I can't really find the beds as opposed to the wood chip bath. So, we'll come up with something. Now this is one of the reasons why I stopped using a lot of this straw from this place, and straw in general, in my garden lot, and went to the Easy Straw, the Pennington seeding straw. There's also garden straw, which you can buy directly from Kevin in San Diego at Epic Gardening. Go to his channel, Epic Gardening, epicgardening.com, and you can buy the garden straw. But this is why, look at this, focused in there. These are wheat seeds, and that bale is just full of them. But I'm thinking here it's gonna be okay, because we're gonna have it smothered, and I have smothered it before, and they find a way to grow. But anyways, that's just the reason why I stopped using just the bulk straw. Here we go. Okay, so it was about a half a bale. Got that one bed pretty good. What I was doing was moving because I put wood chips down the middle and around the whole edge. I don't really think I need to cover those with straw. If it does, it ain't gonna hurt. But anyways, I have 2 more bales in my truck that I have to get my wheelbarrow out, go bring a bale up. So I'll flip you back on in a sec. Okay. Oh, I'm winded from walking. I don't know, 200 feet. But anyways, got the new bale, as you can see. So I'm gonna spread that out, get the plastic out. To get some rocks. And I even have, I have pieces of wood that are gonna work. I have a ton of stuff now I'm looking at it. Lay it on there and I think we'll be good to go. Lila's right down there in the yard. She's going crazy. Whew. Shout out to my man. That's Talk. It's a great channel. Gardening channel with James Prigioni. He's in Jersey. Food forest. Fruit trees, huge garden, you name it. It's awesome. Check that channel out. I'll put that channel link in the description, which where they're going to be down here. I'll put Kevin from Epic Gardening. I'll put his in there, so if you want to look up the straw that he sells, garden straw. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put a couple other of my favorite channels. Check them out. Now for the plastic, I should probably wet this down, but I don't have water back here, and I'm just not gonna do that. But I think this will be good. And man, there's such a ton of seed in that. Like I said, it's why I went to more of a bag, something that's a little cleaner. Costs a little more. These 2 bales cost me 12 bucks. The other ones, which I said in a previous video, for 1 bale it's 13. But hey, what are you gonna do? Plastic time. You know, put it back down, put more rocks. I may put more rocks on later. But for now, I'm liking that. I forgot I have a bunch of sticks over here from the little teepee thing. But I'm going to shut you guys off and meet you up that way, because I'm gonna put some compost and I'm gonna put some straw for my existing asparagus plants, which are about, I mean, that round. I mean, come on. But they were an afterthought, and it's just, I'm ecstatic that anything even came up there. But I did till up, because I cut into the hillside a little bit, and I moved that dirt around. I flattened it off to get it kind of straight. But I want to put some straw on that too, and cover it with plastic, because I do want to try 5-6 more asparagus plants up there. Why not? I work with a couple guys that kind of garden. An old guy, he used to garden, he retired. But people who are really into gardening, especially here in Pittsburgh, you bring up asparagus people are like, whoa, man, they perk up. I've never personally met a gardener in this area where I live, and I've lived back here for 20 years, that is like, I got a huge asparagus patch and it's great, pick from them. Never. But a guy I work with, Dave, I talk about asparagus with him and his eyes light up, because it's like the golden goose around here. And I had some come up this year. I think the deer were eating them. I tried to build a net thing, didn't work. I didn't try that hard though, so that's on me. These are real skinny, but they did come up, they grew. I improved the soil with compost and stuff. But, well, you're gonna see anyways, because I'm gonna bring the camera up there. Me sometimes. Okay.